I want to discuss about um, flop continuation bet with top pair and get caught by two players. So on the turn, it's overcard hit. Here I have a 7-8. I open pre-flop on the button, small blind and end of the gun both limp call. So on the 8-5 deuce 2 diamond flop, I bet half pot to protect my top pair because too many overcards will hit on the turn if I check back. Even I'm initial raiser supposed to have a lot of overcards, but here I have a suited connector hit the top pair. So the question is on the turn, the queen hit. They both check to me. Should I bet or should I check? My decision that moment is check. Because the reason is I have a showdown value with right now is the second pair, not top pair anymore, because the queen's overcard hit on the turn. If I bet on the turn, probably there's still draw over there, but it's a very there's slightly chance one of them might have overcards, like queen. So which means I bet they call the pot is built bigger. My hand strength is medium. Even I have position, river mathematically will give me some pressure because the pot is built up, and if one of my opponent fire heavy bet on the river like pot size, my pair 8 probably cannot call. If I check on the turn, the pot still small, 8,000 pot compared to my stack, about 32,000. For SPR is 4. So the river, any size, any bet size, half pot 4,000, even the pot size 8,000. For me, I don't have too much mathematically pressure, because if I call a lose, I still have like a 22,000 chips. The blind is a 300, so I still have a 70 to 80 big blind. So you don't want to build a pot with medium strength hand. And so I check. River pair the board 5. They both checked, and I'm happy to check and show with the best hand. Here's another drill you want to practice every time. When you hit top pair, continuation bet with 2 color, at least 1 color, you need to try to narrow down their hand range. Because we can see their hand, one is on the diamond draw, flush draw, the other have a straight draw, gunshot straight draw. So they both on the draw. That's the reason they call my half pot bet on the flop. So you need to training your brain to analysis on the flop what kind of hand they call you. So with draw heavy board, most likely they have a draw. So I need to at least give one of the component the flush draw possibility. And because 5 deuce 8, the small blind actually has a straight draw. Yeah, one guy have a straight draw, gunshot straight draw, because deuce 5 there, so ace-3, ace-4 is a straight draw. And it's possible 6-7 open-ended straight draw, even 6-5, 7-5. Yeah, but if they have that kind of hand, they hit trips on the river. But I get lucky they don't have 5x, and they both play passive. And the third concept I want to address again here on this hand is when every time you choose passive line, you lose. I choose aggressive line pre-flop, and the flop also need to protect my hand. But the turn and the river, I choose passive line because I don't want to build a pot with medium strength hand, even in position. Because I'm in position, I can keep control the pot size after they check to me. So because they choose passive line pre-flop, especially pre-flop, A3, Ace4 suited, they especially on the small blind, because the post-flop he will play out of position all the way. He's supposed to 3-bet me on the small blind with the suited ace, but he didn't. And end of the gun, just limp call. I mark this player is blue color, it's weak, tight. Yeah, this is his play style. And the small blind, I didn't mark any player's profile because it's unknown. But he also chose the passive line. That's why they didn't hit their draw. They just check fold. Actually, check fold or check if I fire a second or third barrel. But because I check back both street on the turn and the river, so they didn't try to bluff me. Possible reason because multi-way, I kind of leverage the multi-way. If heads up, one of the guy might, especially small blind, might start to bluff me after. Especially on the turn check raise, but the turn card is good for my range. Slow them down. They're worried about I have a king queen, ace queen. Even I didn't bet, I check back on the turn. They still worry about I might pot control with pair queen. That's why the rivers they didn't try to bluff me. So this hand demonstrates 3 different concepts. One is always choose aggressive line pre-flop, post-flop, but on the turn need to do a needle analysis. Don't turn your value hand to the bluff, because I have top pair have value hand on the flop. On the turn, it's not the best hand anymore, not top pair, but I don't need to represent the queen, try to protect my hand, bluff them, because 2 callers, one of them might have that queen, because you check back, keep pot small, and depends on the river, the actions to make your river decision. Second concept is training your brain to instantly know what kind of draw they have. Yeah, on the 2 diamonds flop, there's not flush draw there, and with a 5 deuce 8 flop, there's 3 draw possible: ace 4, ace 3, 6 7 open ended. So you narrow down their hand range. Then when the turn card hit or the river card hit, you can make your judgment. If the turn is for example 3, so ace 4 get there. So you if they check to you, you need to really check back. If they bet, depending on the bet size, you can make a call or fold. Really depends on their bet size, and bet from which position. So small blind most like, yeah, they both have possible have a flush draw and straight draw. The third concept is don't play like small blind or end of the gun. They play too passive. They choose passive line from pre-flop to the flop to the turn to the river. That's why they didn't get a second chance to win a flop. They only hope to hit their draw to win a pot. That's passive line. For long run, that's losing poker. Choose the line I choose. At least I play aggressive pre-flop on the flop. Yeah, the